Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over your worksheet that you're going to be answering questions for, which is this needs versus wants worksheet. So, Tuesday, we talked about what is the difference between needs versus wants, and we kind of got into that. Today, what you're going to actually do is look at your own life and figure out what is a need and what is a want. So, couple of things that I need you to share with you is one is your need might not be the same as a need of someone else in this class. It may not be the same need as something like for me. A need is definitely different for each individual, and so you're going to answer this appropriately to you. The biggest thing that you want to do with this worksheet is really be honest with yourself, because this worksheet is supposed to help you when you graduate and really look at your spending, because eventually mom and dad, unfortunately, or your parent or guardian are not going to always be paying for your stuff, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to look at these lists of items here, and you're going to put a 1 next to those that are needs for you, a 2 next to a high priority want, and a 3 next to a low priority want. So 2 high priority meaning like this is probably not a need, but if I had to choose between X and Y, I would definitely choose X. So X would be the high priority, Y would be the low priority, okay? You can leave some of these blank if, for instance, you don't necessarily do this, but I do want you to end up adding anything in these blank boxes if for some reason you only have a few items on here, okay? So you're going to go through and look at all of these and number them 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and you're going to add in an additional 4 items here if it's not on what's above, okay? Then the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to actually pretend that we are a college graduate. And so meaning that we basically are out on our own right now. And so normally we have about $900 a month to spend on the categories that are above. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a budget. So you cannot go over $900, okay? So you're going to be looking at your needs and wants. Of course, you want to obviously list your needs first and the amount you think you'll spend per month. And then any high level priority wants that you can put in here that would not bring you over $900, that'd be great. Please be realistic on this one. So for instance, like let's say you did trendy clothing and you put that as a need for you and you put you're going to spend $20. I doubt that it's only going to be $20. If it's trendy clothing, you're probably going to spend closer to $200 to $400 per month. So just kind of be aware of that you want to be realistic with the amount that you're going to actually be spending, okay? And you want to make sure that the amount does not go over $900. Then the next thing is you're going to think about your wants, okay? So your wants, and you're going to answer these questions. So which of those items would be the easiest to give up? Which would be the hardest to give up? How do values inform your spending decisions in this category? And then you're going to look at this specific example of Maxine and answer the 3 questions, and then that's going to be pretty much it for this worksheet. So there are 3 different ways to send this to me. One is you can actually just type in this document as long as you go to File, Make a Copy, and then you can share this with me in Google Classroom. 2, you can type on this and then take pictures and send it to me in Google Classroom. 3, you can print this out, write on it, take pictures, send it to me in Google Classroom. Or 4, if you do not have a printer or you do not want to make a copy, what you can do is you can write down all of the items and the numbers next to them. And then same thing, write the items with the amount you're going to spend. And then you're just going to list 3, 4, 5. You don't have to write the question down, but write down your answer next to the number so that I know which number you're actually answering, okay? And then take a picture of it and send it to me on Google Classroom. So if you have any questions, I do have Zoom sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and stop on in and I can answer your questions then. All right, until then, thanks so much.